It's time to review Nuzena Joint Support Plus because this product is my top recommendation for osteoarthritis, joint pain caused by aging, and cartilage damage. So at this point, I feel like it is the very best joint supplement on the market. It has the lowest price possible for the quality, and I'm even gonna teach you a way to get it for half of its initial price, only in this review. So, did I make you curious? Well, let's begin. Hi guys, I'm Molly, and on this channel I'm doing supplement reviews and health guides, so make sure you subscribe below if you want to stay updated with my content. This full review is available on my website and you have a direct link to it into the description. But today, it's all about Nuzena's Joint Support Plus, and as I told you before, I consider it the very best joint supplement on the market. But let me explain you exactly why. So I'm gonna give you 4 reasons why I think it's better than others. First of all, it has the lowest price for the quality. You can find it for even $15 per bottle. And trust me, I looked into more than 50 different supplements, but none of them is such a good deal overall and none of them has such a low price. Secondly, you can pay in monthly installments. Very few supplement brands allow you to do that, and usually the price is higher overall. But in this case, you're paying the same final price and you can space it out in 4 equal months. Thirdly, it has the strongest type of formula on the market. As I told you, I looked into lots of products, but I still like this kind of formula and it's still my favorite. And lastly, it works for most joint problems, from osteoarthritis to average inflammation, joint tear or cartilage damage. This kind of formula can help them all. So I personally don't know any better joint supplement overall. Now, I'm not saying that Joint Support Plus is the only quality product. Actually, I know at least 3 other supplements with the exact same formula, but their overall price is much higher. Plus, they don't offer such big discounts for larger quantities, and none of them allows you to pay in monthly installments. Basically, if you want the strongest formula for the lowest price, Nuzena supplement is the best pick. If you don't care about paying some extra money, the others work just as fine. But hey, I promised you something, right? It's about how to get this supplement from half of its initial price. And I'm going to keep my promise. So here's how to get this supplement for 15 instead of 30. First of all, there's a coupon code in the description of this video that I got from my viewers. Check it out and use it to get $10 off for any order. Then choose the largest package, the one that offers you 3 free bottles. You can find it as 4 bottles plus 3 for free. And in this way, you will pay for 4 bottles and get 3 for free. Now, if you make the calculations, that's $15 per bottle. Tell me another product of this quality that costs as little. And in case 15 is still too much, you can pay it in monthly installments. And one more thing. If you only want to buy 1 bottle of this supplement, just to test it out, you can do this easily. So you're not forced to buy the largest quantity, but in this case you will get the best price. Anyway, if you only want to buy 1 bottle, you can still use the coupon code from the description. So in this case you will manage to save $10 and your final price is going to be $20 per bottle instead of 30. This is still a very good price if you ask me. Actually, very few joint supplements cost as little, and in case 20 per bottle is still too much, there's again the option of paying in 4 monthly installments. As far as I know, in this case it's somewhere around $7 per month, so this is really affordable for any kind of budget. So I really think that these tips and this strategy will help you get a minimum price for this supplement. And now that you have a general idea about it, I'm going to get to my full analysis on it. And the first chapter I want to cover is its claims and company behind. What I like about Nuzena supplement is that it doesn't make any unbelievable claims as some of its competitors do. It doesn't claim to be better than other supplements, and all it mentions are the things it can really do. For instance, it increases joint mobility and flexibility, decreases consequent pain, repair damaged cartilages, relieves joint inflammation, and supports healthy joints and cartilages. As I told you, it's helpful for most joint problems, and even though it doesn't claim to be better than others, its features speak for itself, if you ask me. Actually, it has the same formula as many other products, but its price is even $20 less. And it also has a unique feature. As I told you before, it's the only joint supplement that allows you to pay in installments. And in this way, you can get a bottle for as little as $7.50 per month, which is really affordable. As for the brand behind it, the company is called Nuzena and it has a wide variety of supplements, but even so, it's not very popular. If you ask me, that's because it's not very involved in advertising and it's quite a recent company. It's been on the market for about 2 years, let's say. Nuzena is actually focused for creating high-quality products for less money. Actually, most of its products have similar formulas as their competitors, but a much lower price. And judging after its reviews, Nuzena has a pretty good reputation so far. I found very few complaints about it, and it doesn't have a page on BBB complaints. So if you ask me, it's completely legit and authentic. And I'm actually quite a big fan of its products and I recommend them very often. The reason is that Nuzena's products have the same high quality as its competitors but much lower prices. So from my point of view, its products are totally worth the money. If you ask me, Joint Support Plus has the best formula for joint pain. It contains classic ingredients in high doses, all of its compounds have clinical evidence behind, and the overall combination is excellent. As I told you before, it's not the only supplement with this exact formula, there are some others, but Nuzena's product has by far the lowest price. Now, I would divide its ingredients in 3 groups: cartilage rebuilders, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidants. So let's take a closer look at each of them. First of all, cartilage rebuilders. Well, this group is essential for people suffering from osteoarthritis or cartilage damage. That's because it can repair the damage, build new cartilages, and even prevent a further damage or tear. Nuzena supplement contains the top 2 cartilage rebuilders, glucosamine sulfate and chondroitin sulfate. Out of these 2, it's glucosamine that does most of the work, but its effect is much better when combined to chondroitin. Also, you should know that Nuzena supplement contains the strongest form of glucosamine, the sulfate. On the other hand, most joint supplements contain the weaker form, the hydrochloride, which is cheaper, but it has less evidence behind and its results in studies are not that promising. Up next, there's the anti-inflammatory group, which, as its name tells, it's designed to decrease the inflammation caused by cartilage damage. There are actually 4 ingredients in this group: Boswellia extract, turmeric, MSM, and bromelain. In terms of effect, all of them do the same thing but in different intensities. And out of these 4, turmeric is by far the strongest anti-inflammatory and Boswellia comes next. And lastly, there is the antioxidant group. There are 2 ingredients here, quercetin and methionine. And in terms of effect, they fight joint aging and damage, so they're really helpful when it comes to preventing a further joint problem. As a conclusion, as I told you before, this supplement's formula is very good. It has strong ingredients in high doses and clinical evidence behind. So as I told you before, my opinion is that it is the best formula on the market in terms of glucosamine supplements. Nuzena supplement has a major advantage when it comes to pills. That's because it is formulated as gelatin capsules, while most glucosamine supplements are made as tablets, which are a lot harder to take and swallow. On the other hand, Nuzena's pills have smaller dimensions and they are easier to swallow. Therefore, if you hate thick pills, Nuzena supplement can be a lifesaver. When it comes to dosage, Nuzena supplement requires 3 pills per day, which is pretty typical for a glucosamine supplement. Now, the label doesn't recommend taking them together or spacing them out. I personally recommend spacing them out or taking them at least 2 times per day, not 3 times. But overall, the effect is the same whether you take them together or not, so it's totally up to you and how it's more convenient for you. Here I try to look at other people's opinions on this supplement so that you can get an unbiased perspective on it. And I have to begin by telling you that I only included authentic reviews and not fake or promotional ones. Joint Support Plus is mostly sold on Nuzena's official website, so it was very hard for me to find third-party authentic reviews. I did find some reviews, but they were only promotional and written by people who haven't actually tested out the product, so they were useless and I didn't include them here. Now, you can find this product on Amazon, but there are no reviews at this point and the offer is not as good as on Nuzena's website, so there was no review to include from Amazon. So basically, the only option I had left was to look at the supplement reviews on Nuzena's official website. As you probably know, I usually avoid official websites because their reviews are usually unbiased and in many cases false positive. But when it comes to this supplement, I noticed that you're allowed to write your own review at least as long as you have an account with a purchase there. So if they manage to verify that you actually bought the product, they will allow you to write your own review. I find this totally fair, and to me this is a big sign that the reviews there are authentic and made by real customers. So this is the reason why I decided to include them here. Now, it's totally up to you whether you trust them or not, but I do trust them. So here's what most people say about this supplement on the good side. Some people say it really helps with stiffness, others claim it decreased their joint pain considerably, and there are also a few others that praise the possibility of paying in installments. Now, there were only 5 reviews on Nuzena's website and all of them were positive. I know this number is really low and it's hard to draw some conclusions based on it, but these reviews are the only thing I found about this product, so I personally decided to trust them because, as I told you before, you're allowed to write your own review there after you verify your purchase. So this is usually the sign that the reviews there are authentic and made by real people. Unfortunately, I don't have much to tell you about this supplement on the negative side. As I said before, I found very few authentic reviews on it, and out of those most were positive, so I didn't find any complaint. On one way, it's totally normal since Nuzena is quite a recent brand, so it doesn't have many previous customers behind. But even so, I'm sure this supplement isn't perfect. It's just that so far it doesn't have any major complaints, at least not some that I could find. As a conclusion, in terms of customer satisfaction, I do recommend Nuzena Joint Support Plus. It's true that it doesn't have many authentic reviews so far, but it's also quite a new brand and quite a new product, so in one way this is understandable. And even so, for me it remains the best supplement in terms of quality per price at this point. As you might expect, I didn't find any complaint about side effects when it comes to this supplement. On one hand, it's totally normal because glucosamine supplements cause side effects very rarely, unlike turmeric supplements which are known for causing side effects quite often actually. So I pretty much consider this supplement as being quite safe, but even so, I will give you some recommendations in order to avoid any possible side effect. So my advice is to take the pills all the time after a while eating, because in this way you're not taking them on an empty stomach and you're preventing any digestive problems that might appear. As I said before, I personally recommend spacing them out throughout the day and swallowing each pill with plenty of water. But overall, just like I said before, this supplement is quite safe. Price is definitely the main reason why I recommend Nuzena's supplement as my top choice, because from this point of view, it's above any other joint supplement from the market. Now, Joint Support Plus lowest price is on Nuzena's official website. The standard price per bottle is $30, but if you use the coupon code from the description, you can get $10 off. So this means $20 per bottle. Shipping costs around $5, and I think it's more if you buy it internationally. But if your order is about $50, you get free shipping for any order. Besides, if you buy a larger quantity, like more than one bottle, you get a lower price overall and a pretty good discount. So in other words, you can get this supplement for up to $15 per bottle. As I told you before, I personally don't know any other joint supplement of this quality that costs as little. So this is the reason why Nuzena supplement is by far my top recommendation. And there's one more thing, at this point it is the only joint supplement that allows you to pay in monthly installments. You can pay in 4 months instead of one. Price begins from $7.50 per month, and it actually depends on the number of bottles you buy. For instance, $7.50 is if you buy one bottle. And there's one more thing I would like to point out. Nuzena supplements are also available on Amazon, but the price is much higher there. You're not allowed to use any discount code, so the coupon code from my description isn't really available there. And you can't really pay in monthly installments, so you have to pay the full price at once, and the price there is much higher compared to the one from Nuzena's website. So this is the reason why I would surely not recommend buying Nuzena supplements from Amazon, even though I know that it's a lot easier for most of you, but the price is much better on Nuzena's website. And the strategy I gave you before when it comes to buying the supplement for less, that strategy is only available for Nuzena's website, unfortunately. Here's how I would sum up my opinion on Nuzena Joint Support Plus in 3 ideas. First of all, it has an awesome formula. It's based on essential joint compounds, it's backed up with clinical evidence, and all of its ingredients have high doses. So, in my opinion, it's the most suitable formula for joint problems, including pain. Secondly, it's probably the only joint supplement that allows you to pay any order in monthly installments. This is a major advantage of Nuzena's products because this brand is one of the few that allows you to pay in this way. So I know that other brands that allow installments payment end up charging you almost double in the end, but that's not the case of Nuzena. And lastly, it's the best joint supplement I know at this point. In terms of quality per price, it's surely the best one in its category. It has an excellent formula, low price for its actual value, and it's the cheapest supplement with this formula. So is Nuzena Joint Support Plus worth the money or not? Well, in my opinion, it is definitely worth the money. I consider it the best joint supplement on the market at this point. Well, I listed out my reasons of believing so throughout this video, so I won't repeat them here once again. But basically, all you have to know is that it has the best quality per price, and this is the main reason why I recommend it. I'm not saying it's a perfect product, it surely has its own flaws, but overall it's better than others. It actually contains the same formula as some other products, but a much lower price. And it's one of the few supplements that allows you to pay in monthly installments. So it's a great choice even for those people who are on a very tight budget. So basically all I have to tell you is that if you want a quality product for the lowest price on the market, this is by far my top recommendation. In case you decide to buy it, don't forget to use the coupon code from my description to get $10 off, because this is really helpful, believe me. So that was pretty much my opinion on this supplement. I hope that it helped you understand why I recommend Nuzena's product so much here and on my website. In case you have any questions or any personal experiences you want to share with it, let me know in the comments and I will gladly answer. Thank you for watching my review. Make sure you subscribe if you're interested, and see you next time in my next video.